All right, everybody, we're doing a 2025 Leaf Metal Authentics Multisport. This is 5-box random names break number 1. Thank you for jumping in. Thank you guys again, as always, for your support of Firehand Cards. We appreciate you guys very, very much. This is a 25-spot break, and each spot will get you 2 players randomly assigned. Just a heads up, I did not put every single player in the list. There are a few players on the list that were only in multi-signed cards. In a lot of cases, I've omitted most of those players from the list. So, for example, if we pulled a quad autograph featuring Giannis and his brothers, it goes to the Giannis spot. There's a couple players that have that are in multiple autograph cards that aren't in any single cards, so I put them on the list. So there will still be possibilities that we may have a couple of draws to run, but I put the list together in a way that I try to limit that. So there you go. And I didn't want to put a whole bunch of players on the list that only had like one multi-signed autograph card. So the best chance that somebody can get if they draw player X is they get a 50-50 shot at winning a card. I want to try to make as many of those spots available as far as if you pull your player, the card's yours. So, like I said, still a couple of exceptions, but I try to minimize that. All right. We'll number the boxes left to right, 1 to 10. Roll the die will determine how many times you randomize the list of participants and names and boxes. Good luck, everybody. All right, it's going to be just 2 clicks. Okay, Eric Resner at the bottom, William Fung at the top. These are your 25 names. You're in here twice each. Let's get it. Once, twice. Instant Collectibles at the top. Okuri Bento at the bottom. All right, Adrian Beltre at the top, Vlade Divac at the bottom. 2 clicks. Once, twice. Richard Dent at the top. Raleigh Fingers at the bottom. All right, BGP 100, Lionel Messi, James Harrison, B. Pinzer, Hannah Hidalgo, Michael J. Fox, Cairo Duffy, Jack Ham, Dennis Rodman, Diego Pavia, and Jim Boeheim. Donald Brown, Donnie Shell, Charles Haley, Pedro Martinez, Andre Dawson, Diot, Magic Johnson, Robin Yount, eBay Fantasy, Fazan Brandon, and Steve Garvey, Eric Resner, Cheryl Swoops, Ian McKellen, Chauncey Billups, Ted Simmons, Sean Dunstan, and Bill Russell. Grandma G, Malaysia Fulwiley, and Pete Weber. Insane Collectibles, Richard Dent, Ricky Williams, Haley Van Lith, and Patrick Ewing. Jarrock, Jim Calhoun, Earl Campbell, Anquan Bolden, and Joe Pesci. Like I said, this list is a very eclectic list of names. Jeff Beck, Ken Griffey Jr., Diana Taurasi, Nika Moole, and Toby Fournier. Okuri Bento, Giannis, Arena Sabalenka, Olivia Dunn, John Calipari, Randy White, Raleigh Fingers. P.S. Spike Lee, Adrian Beltre, Scott Yearsley, Christina Applegate, Margot Robbie. Virapan, Jim McMahon, Cynthia Cooper, William Fung, Vlade Divac, and Sigourney Weaver. Like I said, the list of these names, there's like no rhyme or reason of some commonality. It is really a hodgepodge. But it could be pretty awesome. From what I understand, all the autographs and this stuff are on cards, so all you gotta do is hit once. Okay, top 5 boxes after click 2. The other 5 boxes, by the way, we just posted break 2 to the store just a few moments ago. Once, twice. Alrighty. 1, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So 2, 7, 8, 9, and 10. We're going to pull for break number 2. 2, 7, 8, 9, 10 are out. 2, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, so these 5 are for break 2. One on-card autograph or one on-card inscription card per box. Let me get these out of here. right there. Just kind of a little advertising there. All right, so this is actually going to come in a pack. Very nice. Bill Russell. That's a good start. Obviously signed these before he passed. Congrats, Eric Resner. The 11-time champion. Most importantly, he asked always asked that the first and only thing that he would be introduced as is the former captain of the Boston Celtics. Took great pride in that. Number to 15. Very nice hit. All right, that's the first one. Number 2. All right, hit number 2. Gonna be a triple auto, it appears. All right, Eddie Murray, Dave Winfield, Andre Dawson. For purposes of our draw, we're only going to be considering players that we have on our list. So Andre Dawson's on the list, Donald Brown. Dave Winfield is not on the list, and Eddie Murray is not on the list. So this will go to the Andre Dawson spot. Yeah, if I remember correctly, Eddie Murray and Dave Winfield, I think the only card that they have is actually this card. So there's no reason to put them on the list and then knowing that if you drew that particular player, you only had a chance at winning a card as opposed to actually winning the card. So that's the reason why we did it that way. This is a 1-on-1, by the way. I believe they advertised 2 multi-card autos per case. So that's one of them. All right, hit 3. Pete Weber. Is that a Kelsey inscription? Remember, who do you think you are? I am. Grandma G gets this one. One of the goats of the bowling hardwood there. That one's number 25. All right, number 4. Hannah Hidalgo is going to be the 4th hit. Let's see, Hannah belongs to B. Pinzer. And that one's number 3. All right, one more. Nika Moole. Number 99. I have no idea who this chick is. Jetpack 45 gets this one. All right. right, guys, that does it for our first 5-box break. Second 5-box break is spots for that one are available in the store now. All right, here's what we pulled out of here. All right, Nika Mool is numbered to 99. Pete Weber, red ink with the Kelsey inscription, is numbered to 25. Got a Legacy Collection auto to 15 of Bill Russell. Got a, I guess, a white border auto, number 3 of Hannah Hidalgo. 3 of 3, which I guess also apparently is a jersey number. Then we got a triple 101 auto here: Eddie Murray, Dave Winfield, and Andre Dawson. Of 3 players, only Andre Dawson was on our list, so that's going to Donald Brown. All right, that's going to do it for this break. Thank you for jumping in. Thank you guys again, as always, for your support of Firehand Cards, and congrats again to all of our lucky hitters in the break. Until next one.